Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a what you need to know now forecast for June 2020. So, my name is Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can see my future messages, as well as make sure you guys smash the like button. It tells the algorithm you want to get notified in the future when my videos are posted, and it's also a free way to support the channel. All right. So we're going to get straight into it. Keep in mind, this is general. If you do want more of a personal reading, I am offering personal readings still. I'm just not offering phone sessions, okay, Geminis, because I am overbooked for those. And I am going to be moving in like a week. So I just cannot be on the phone like that, okay? And for some of you, I am going to have to cancel some of y'all appointments, okay? Because I got like over 30 people wanting to talk on the phone in a week. I can't do that. So some of you guys, yeah, I am going to have to wait to take some of my new clients in, but I am taking pre-recorded sessions. So if you do want a pre-recorded session with me, you can use your 50% off on that. And that's going to end on Sunday, Sunday at 12 a.m. Okay. And to get that code, you have to sign up for my emailing list. It's on my website, and you will receive the coupon code that you can use at checkout. So let's go ahead and talk about what I see here, Geminis, okay? The cards that we have, I have the King of Swords, the Prince of Cups, Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, the King of Cups, excuse me, not the Prince, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords, okay? So what you must know now, for a lot of my Geminis, you have full control over your thoughts. For one, some of you like overthink a little too much, like, and that's making you make certain decisions that you do need to be careful of. Like for some of you, you need to be careful of overthinking to the point where it's like you don't make certain moves, or you make certain moves that may be detrimental. Others of you, it's more of you overthinking because you haven't had a chance to get full clarity from someone who you may have been dealing with romantically. This could also be you needing clarity in regards to your job situation. You may be feeling like, okay, with your job, it's just a little too up in the air for you, especially with all this stuff going on right now. Another thing I'm noticing here as well, some of you need to use a level of like logic when it comes to somebody who may be a little emotionally immature here. Like for some of you, you're giving somebody a little too much of the benefit of the doubt. Like if this person is clearly shown you that they're just emotionally immature and all they know how to do is say a whole bunch of sweet nothings, but when it comes to following through, they kind of lack there. You need to make sure you're being careful, because you can blatantly see whether or not somebody is just, playing games with you. Sometimes you don't notice it, but when there is the moments where you notice somebody is playing games with you, don't allow them to continue to play games with you, and then you just stay around. So for some of you, it's like just looking at the situation for its entirety. You may not be looking at the situation the way it should be looked at when it comes to whoever this person is who likes to play emotional games. Another thing I'm seeing here as well, if there is anything that you're really not in alignment with anymore emotionally, I do get this energy where you're going to be triggered to kind of change that, okay? What I will say is, for a lot of my Geminis, you do have moments where you look back at the past and everything that hasn't worked out emotionally, or as far as like emotional offers are concerned or emotional connections. With you looking back at what didn't work out for you, it's keeping you from being able to see what's ahead of you. And it's also putting yourself in a mindset of like, okay, well, I don't trust anyone. I'm not opening up to anyone. And it's ultimately making you feel even more dissatisfied with your love life. So for a lot of you, you do need to kind of shift your mindset on what's going on in your love life. I also kind of get this energy as well. Some of you, if you've been like trying to apply to homes or something like that, make sure the way that you're applying or even the places that you're applying to, that they don't have super strict requirements, especially if there is like a credit issue. And that was like specifically for somebody. I don't know who that was for. But if you're like trying to get an apartment, like make sure if you are like, you keep getting denied or something like that, your application keeps getting denied, it may be the places that you're applying. Okay. Hmm. For some of you, this is talking to you making up your mind about whether or not you're going to be open to new love or if you're just going to stay open to the past coming in. Because for some of you, you're so concerned about somebody from your past that you're not even looking at the future, and what the future has to hold. And a lot of times, that's really the problem. Like for a lot of people who come to me and they're like, I'm single, then I look and I see in the cards that it's the past that they're still on. So when you have one foot, and I say this all the time to my clients, when you have one foot in the past, you will never be able to be fully in the future. One foot in the past, one foot in the future. That's confusing. And the universe goes based off of what you want. Not all the time do we get what we want right then and there when we want it, but also what confuses things and what also delays certain changes is if you're resisting change as well. Because for a lot of times, it's like spirit is literally trying to rip you from a bad situation, and then we keep putting ourselves back into it. Or it's a situation where you're not supposed to keep dealing with somebody, but you just keep putting yourself through the same hurt and digging the same sword into your own heart. So, yeah, for a lot of you, like this is you needing to make sure you're ready to be all the way in the future and not halfway in the past, because that doesn't help anything. If anything, that's just confusing to you and confusing to everybody in the situation. Because if as soon as the ex comes back, you're ready to jet off with that person, that's not fair to the person who you're romantically dealing with, and that's just confusing. Now, what I see, I'm continuing. There may be a water sign of significance here in this month. This may be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This individual, if this is somebody who you are dating or you have dated, I do see a turnaround with this connection. Now, what may happen here if like some of you have gotten cheated on by this person, it may take some time for you to like really even be open to this connection, because you may be like trying to avoid this person like the plague, or you even may have felt like this person was avoiding you like the plague. But there's definitely a water sign of importance nonetheless coming up here. Another thing I am seeing as well, another thing I'm hearing is, and this is for my males, don't get caught up in temptation. Okay. And even for my females too. Okay. This is not just for the males. Don't get caught up in temptation. Like a situation may look more glitterly? That's not even a word, Crystal. A situation or a relationship may look like glitter and gold on the outside, or what you perceive it to possibly be, but there's a need for you to really see it as, again, reality. Especially, like I said, if you've dealt with this individual and they're just a liar, okay? But another thing, moving on from that, I see some really good fortune for some of my Geminis. There's going to be a good turnaround for you as far as like your emotional well-being is concerned. Like some of you may have been feeling like down in the dumps, having some days. I feel like there is going to be a shift here where there's going to be a lot more positive days. But like I said, it's all in the mindset. It's all in the mind. But this is what I see, Geminis. I wish you the best luck when it comes to the rest of this month. If you did enjoy this reading, please make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you also subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you take advantage of the 50% off. That sale will be ending this Sunday. Today is June 11th. It will be ending Sunday at 12 a.m. So make sure you go ahead and get your sessions. Like I said, they're all pre-recorded. I'm not offering any phone sessions right now. I will take more phone sessions after I move into my new place. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate each and every one of my Geminis, and I will talk to you later.